All right, so the goal of this video is to try to figure out what possible tenants could we put in at the shops at Willow Park based upon the type of people and the demographics that are currently going to this site. Let's just jump right into it. So if we look at all of DFW, we can see the shops at Willow Park over here to the west. You can see it's over here by Weatherford. And as we zoom in, it is this shopping center right here. The first thing that we want to do is just run a cell phone study on it to figure out what's going on at this shopping center. So we draw a polygon around it. We're going to select all the cell phones that went there in the past 12 months. We can see when the busiest time of the year is for this particular location. If we wanted to break this down and say, well, hey, look, it looks like January 29th, there was a dip at this site. And then you've got how many cell phones are coming in and out of this location at the month period breakdown. Busiest time of the week or busiest day of the week is going to be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Busiest time, most people are shopping around the lunchtime for this particular shopping center. And now this is really getting to the fun stuff of the type of visitor that is going here. Now, the type of visitor, the demographics, the age of the population, all of those things taken into consideration is what retailers are really interested in. Like, who is your guest? Are they old, young, wealthy, not so much? Like, what is the average type of person going to the site? Well, based upon that cell phone data and the Experian credit card of those visitors, then we can say, hey, look, 13% of all the people that go to this site are classified as an F22. Well, what the heck is that? Well, they're going to be roughly 31 to 35 years of age. They're out in the suburbs to get a home, to be in a good school district for their kids, because now you can see that it's like 31 to 35. They make six figures. They're tech savvy. On page 4, this is my favorite thing to do, is just read this and get a good idea of how these people spend their time and their money. And so you can kind of get inside their heads and just see what they value. So this is the number one type of visitor that is going to the shopping center. We can then click the second highest. There are 71 profiles total, and it looks like the top 3, if we were to look at them, make up around 34% of all the foot traffic that's coming in out of this location. So now we actually know the type of guests that are visiting this site. And we can also tell from those locations that the people are coming from is how far they're willing to travel. So the trade area of this site is about 13 minutes, and these are the type of people coming there. Now, based upon all of this information, now let's look at a possible tenant list that we could try to stick in to take out the to put into the shopping center. So based upon all this information, here's the top 100 best guesses of the typical tenant that would be interested in this site. So number 1 is like, these tenants like the people that are going to this location. And number 2 is these tenants aren't already around this site. So here's the top 100 based upon the demographics of consumer spending and these retailers not being anywhere in the area already. And then here is the total void list just based on location. But now we got our top 100 tenants that we think would be a good fit for this shopping center.